Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here and welcome back to Shady Gorge Park. Alright, another little update video for you guys, and today we're gonna look at sort of like this little, I don't know, town square-ish kind of area. I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a main street area, but yeah, so you may have noticed from the title of the video, we have an arcade in Shady Gorge Park now, and it is appropriately named Raiders of the Lost Arcade. Complete with rolling boulder that looks like it's going to roll off of the roof of the building, which I thought was a nice touch and, you know, fitting with the name of the arcade. But yeah, so on the workshop, a user created some arcade cabinets, and I'll link their workshop down below in case you're interested in using them for yourself in your own park. But yeah, so I was like, well, you know, what's a theme park without an arcade? And so, yeah, it's a little arcade. It's not very big or anything. But, you know, we have a really great air hockey table, says Chief Beef on it. We have like some change machines, pinball machines, skeet ball. There is the shooting machines, and then just your classic arcade cabinets. These are actually, it's just the same cabinet. I just copied it and changed the color. And then, you know, of course, we have a little hot dog squad because, you know, sometimes you want some snacks when you're eating your or snacks while you're playing your arcade games. And I tried to make it, you know, keeping with the adventure theme, with using like adventure blocks and stuff, but also sort of giving it that arcade feel. So there's, you know, neon signs and everything kind of aligning the walls, and if we look at it at nighttime, it looks pretty cool. It kind of has like a dark, dingy kind of arcade look to it, but you know, we have some lights, and you know, it looks cool with all the you know, all the neon signs, and all the machines have lights on them too, which helps a lot. But yeah, so that's Raiders of the Lost Arcade, and I just thought it'd be a cool addition to have a little arcade in our park here. The other thing we've been working on, so we had this building over here, which you may have seen like in the last episode, was more or less just like an outline of the building. So we completed it. We have like the gelato here. There's the restroom up there. And then this part is just like a little facade. It's not a real functioning building, but I gave it the Expedition Club Adventurers Only. So, you know, only adventurers can go in there. And then, yeah, we have another on this end of the building. So I just copied the entrance to the arcade and made another facade. And I just called it supplies because, you know, adventurers, they need a place to, you know, get their supplies when they head out on their adventures and whatnot. And yeah, it was just, yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. I also added this little pond here because this spot it's kind of like a weird, it's not very big. It was between the path and the ride, and there wasn't a lot of space to work with. So I just turned it into a pond, which I think looks pretty cool. And I had the lily pads on there, which I have never used in this game, and it looks really cool. What else did we do? Oh yeah, I also used the castle roof, the flat roof piece for the path here, because I wanted it to be like a hard surface, you know, whereas like over here we're just using like the sand texture for the path. I wanted to have like an actual really nice hard surface here. And then I added like little miscellaneous like adventure pieces as well, just to, you know, I thought it looked pretty cool just having like all this little stuff kind of sunken in there as well. And it turned out pretty cool. And then, you know, like, so up here is where the boulder is, and it kind of like comes out of a little cave. And we still need to do some stuff around here. There's a tunnel here now because I extended the terrain out just because it looked weird with this rock kind of protruding straight up. So I wanted the terrain to slope down, and I think it looks better this way. And you know, nice little side effect is we have a cool little tunnel for the train. Another thing I've been working on very slowly, because it's a very tedious process, is I have been working on custom supports for the roller coaster. And it's the first time I've really done that. But I like the way it looks. I think it just ties the whole scenery thing together. Plus, I don't really like the way the default supports look. Like this one here, this giant pole that just goes straight down like that. I don't like that, and I don't like how it goes over the railroad tracks. So I'm going to remove that and come up with my own support thing. I also did it over here a little bit, so we have a few supports here, over here, and I just think it looks pretty cool. You know, one of the things with this game, this roller coaster intertwines with itself a lot, which unfortunately means some of the supports just look like, I don't like this either, these two supports on either side of the track. So I'm going to work on that and make it look better. And I think it already does look better. Another thing I added with these supports as well, if we switch it back to nighttime, is I added some lights to them. I used the same green color that I used for the sign, and I think it looks pretty cool, especially from far away. Like didn't that look pretty sweet over there? I think it does. Plus, when you're on the roller coaster, you know, you'll get those like little kind of flashes of green light as you're going by real quick. But yeah, so that's what we've done so far in Shady Gorge Park. Most recently, I should say, anyway. You know, this area took about 2 to 3 streams to complete. So, you know, it's a lot of work, but the end result is cool because, you know, you have this super highly detailed area, and it's a lot of fun looking. I love the boulder. I think that's such a nice touch. And obviously the name of the arcade is perfect as well, especially since this is an adventure themed park. It all works together really, really well, I think. So yeah, that's it for the update. I do want to mention, you know, if you aren't following me on Twitch, make sure you head over to my channel. The link is down in the description. That way you can participate in the live streams, and, you know, like one of my viewers, Brendan, a good friend of mine, he came up with the name, actually, Raiders of the Lost Arcade. So, you know, viewers get, you know, immediate input into the building of the park. And that's not to say you guys here on YouTube don't. You know, if you have suggestions, I absolutely take them, and you know, if I like them, I will use them. But, you know, the live stream is more of a direct interaction. And then the other thing is, if you've watched the last few videos, you may know that I'm running a contest until March 12th. And to enter that contest, all you have to do is enter a comment, suggestion, or some sort of feedback, whatever you want, in the comments down below. Just make sure it's like an actual, like, you know, kind of thought out comment. Like if you just say, hey, I'm making a comment to enter the contest, I'm gonna ignore that comment, and that will not enter you in the contest. So, you know, just, you know, whether it's related to this park or Planet Coaster or my channel, whatever you have, just leave the comments below, and that'll enter you in. And on March 12th, I'll do a random drawing from the comments, and that person will win a random Steam code. So you do have to have PC, you do have to have Steam, because it is a Steam code. Now, it's not going to be like a AAA $60 game, but I do promise you that it'll be a good game. You know, it'll have positive reviews on Steam. I'm not gonna give out, you know, crappy games to people. That wouldn't be very cool. So yeah, it will be a positive reviewed game. So with that being said, leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.